Hi guys, and welcome. I guess it is live. I'm assuming it is, and yeah. I mean, so the voice is pretty clear, and I guess the camera is doing just fine as well. The Premier League. I mean, it ended almost 2 months ago, approximately 2 months ago, and now it is kind of back with the summer series. It's the Premier League summer series. Four teams participating: Everton, Bournemouth, Manchester United, and West Ham United, who I think either have or will receive a big plus with Lucas Paqueta being cleared of all the charges that were leveled against him, and yeah, so I had some internet issues, so maybe uh, but I guess it is more or less all clear uh, all clear now, and yeah. So I mean, both these teams finished kind of mid-table, but we'll be hoping that they can you know start well in the preseason and then go on to maybe better things. Bournemouth, uh, Bournemouth have lost a few key players in this season. Everton, Abdullah Decore has left. I'm not sure who else has left. Calvert Lewin, of course, has left, and yeah. So I mean, it's not all hunky dory for all these sides, but they would be hoping that they can start well with the preseason. I mean, it's a feel good factor kind of a thing. If you can start well, not that it matters that much, but it is important in the grand scheme of things. I mean, winning is something that you would want to do anyways. No one wants to lose any games, and no one wants to lose any games, and that's what each side wants. There's a chance to build the fan base as well. I'm pretty sure American fans will be lapping it up. They've just seen the FIFA Club World Cup for the first time, and then they would also be wanting they would be wanting more action, I guess. More the merrier. Everyone misses Premier League. Everyone likes Premier League. Okay, maybe not everyone, but uh, a lot of football fans do. A lot of football fans do, and yeah, they and everyone would be wanting to get stuck in. Everton over the last 3 4 years have kind of have kind of struggled in the in the uh, in the Premier League, bottom half of the table, struggling while, and ownership issues. What more PSR troubles been docked points on two separate occasions. So so I mean, this season though they've I think made a couple of good signings. I'm not aware of all the that they might have made. So we'll wait to see how they get on. But as for now, they would the aim would be for them would be to finish in the top half of the Premier League. I mean, small mercies and small targets. David Moyes, when he came in last season, maybe it was a goodwill factor or feel good factor, whatever you want to call it. He got enough feeling, and and the club did well. In fact, they almost denied Newcastle United of uh, of of a Champions League place. They played superbly on the last day of that of the previous season, and yeah, so they almost denied Newcastle of a chance to play in the Champions League. Not that my club has done anything, anything good since uh, since since then in the transfer market. In fact, it's been one disappointing thing, one disappointing day after another, and yeah. So four until the game begins. There's another game today or tonight, as per my time. It's going to be West Ham United, who struggled this postseason with the uh, with the with the transfers, and yeah, we'll talk about that when we get the chance. But for now, Everton team: Pickford, Patterson, Nathan Patterson, Dwight McNeil, Beto Barshishe, Ilman Injai, Jake O'Brien, Vitali Mikolenko, Charlie Alcaraz, Idrissa Gueye, Ghana, uh, Garner, and and Tim Irobunam are the players. I mean, there are a lot of substitutes as well, but they are. I mean, I can't see them on the thing that I have with me, and and Bournemouth team. Let me just check if yeah. So Petrovic, the new goalkeeper in goal. Trufer, who's replaced Milos Kerkez, who's gone to Liverpool. He's the left back. Marco Senesi, uh, David Brooks. Is it Evan Nielsen, Dango Votara, Smith? Adam Smith is the captain. James, Marcus Tavernier, Hill, Traore, and Winterburn. That's the team for. That's the team for. That's the, that's the team for. That's the team for Bournemouth. So I mean, both teams. Everton does look a bit stronger. No Patrick Kluivert. Oh, not, not Patrick. No, no Kluivert for. No Clivert for Bournemouth. Lewis Cook is missing. Ryan Christie is not there, and Philip Billing. I don't know what's his situation. A lot of players have left. Uh, left. Game is about to start. Let me just turn on the game as well. Let me just turn on the game as well. I mean, it's very early on in the preseason as well. So both teams both teams will be a bit ginger in the way they approach uh, in the way they approach game. About 30 seconds left before before the game kicks off, and yeah, Pickford, Petrovic. making his debut, is it? I mean, signed from Chelsea for 25 million, signed from Chelsea for 25 million, and yeah, he'll be hoping to make a mark for himself. If he's lining up, time or chance for them to get fitness into their leg, although it's not a Premier League or a European referee, I think, but chance for them to. Of course, we will have Puma balls or Puma balls in the Premier League from this season, in this season, and in this season, and we will have Puma balls in the Premier League this season. A lot of festivities going on, or pre-match pump up, if you can call it. Manchester United and West Ham play later. Let's see how they go. David Moyes back at Everton. He spent around 11, 12 years at Everton previously, and now back in his second spell. And it's easy to do well at the start of a spell in the middle of the season, but this season will be a stern test for David Moyes. Ilman Njai, the pitch doesn't look that great, to be honest. Bournemouth get us underway, and let's see how it goes. It's the Premier League Summer Series. Bournemouth last season, or the season, I mean, last season beat Everton, certainly away, not sure, and home as well. 3-2 at Goodison Park, or what was formerly the home ground for Everton. Now it's the new stadium. It will be Bramley Moordock, or Hill Dickinson Stadium, as it's called now after sponsor. Oh, chance, good cross, corner conceded by Dwight McNeil. Corner conceded by Dwight McNeil. Good cross by Dango Votara. And I mean, he chanked it. Should have gone in for a throw, but it. I mean, it did go for a throw. I thought it was a corner, but Guido Gonzalez is the Guido Gonzalez Jr. is the referee for this game. Not sure where he is from. Andoni Iraola. I mean, he's lost a lot of talent. Dean Howson is gone. Uh, Semenyo is still there. Uh, Dean Howson's gone. Who else is gone? Milos Karkesh. And I think another player might have gone. I'm not really sure who also left, but I think another player has left Bournemouth. Justin Clivert is there. Semenyo is there as well. I mean, that would be a very high profile transfer to miss. I mean, oh, that's a nasty challenge to get in a preseason game. Dango Otara. Luis Sinistera, I think, is still there with Bournemouth. Uh, who else? Dominic Solanke left last season. Who else has left? Damn it! Why can't I remember? The goalkeeper Kepa has gone. He's gone to Arsenal now, but he returned to Chelsea. Dwight McNeil with the ball. I mean, Everton playing with these dark blue socks, and so looks a bit strange. And I mean, as you would expect, a little bit of wayward passing in the first few minutes, but that would come with match sharpness. These two teams have been away for a while. Dwight McNeil chance to cross, low ball in. Oh, cleared. Low ball cleared, but Everton now have got the ball, but offside. I doubt there is VAR in this game. I'd be very surprised if there is, but brilliant touch by Ghana and a brilliant flick as well. I mean, I thought a free kick was given, but apparently not. It was a free kick that was given. Bournemouth. Jordan Pickford. England regular. England number one. I mean, Tim Irabunam, who was signed from Aston Villa last season, I think, in a swap deal. But here's Dwight McNeil. There's no one in the box. Cross comes in, cleared. I mean, there was no one in the box. Everton have lost Ducouré, and there was news that they have bid for Malik Fofana of Lyon. Lyon, who I mean, their story with Forest, Palace, etc., has been you know, another talking point this summer. But Malik Fofana, I don't know whether Malik Fofana will go to, if he will go to Everton or not, but they certainly have bid. Jack Harrison has left as well. He's gone to Leeds United. So I mean, these two teams have lost players. Everton, though, under new ownership, should be able to spend money. I mean, I'm assuming, but we'll see if they can or can't. I don't know where the match is taking place, but let's see. For Everton to go on an attack. Chance for a shot! Oh, wide from Njai. I mean, he's the spark in this Everton team. Iliman Njai, super player, Nigerian. I think I mean, he'll be a big miss when he goes to the African Cup of Nations. So Dean Howson, he'll be a miss. did reasonably well at the Club World Cup with Real Madrid. Oh, good run. Evan Nielsen. Oh, I mean, should have taken a shot. Oh, good block. Another good chance for Bournemouth too. But here's Beto. Oh no, not Beto. Enjoy. Beto's trying, but the ball went out for a throw. David Moyes would want a good season from his team this season. There's a chance. I mean, Bournemouth have started well, but sloppy sort of a pass. Otherwise, who knows? There was a chance to get a shot away, but apparently it was covered. I mean, Bournemouth, of course, or at least to me, they look like the better of the two teams, sharper, quicker. Everton trying, but I mean, maybe still a bit rusty. But Illman and Jai on the left wing, brilliant. And here comes the support. Nathan Patterson on the right hand side, crosses straight to Petrovic. He was, I think, might have been on loan or might have been second choice keeper for. Might have been a second choice keeper for Petrovic, or for Chelsea, I mean. Ten minutes gone. Nil nil. On the sloppy pass. I mean, good game this. Evan Nielsen to Dango Watara. Watara. I mean, Kirkish could be a big miss. I don't know how good Adrian Truffert is, honestly, and it could be a big miss. Wow, foul given. I mean, that was very. I mean, light Winterburn on the right wing. David Moyes not happy, constantly giving his players instructions, playing out from the Michaelenko and Pickford. A good header won by Beto. Irabunam. Oh, heavy touch. Heavy touch by Irabunam. I mean, there's quite a bit going on in this game. It's not just you know friendly sort of. I mean, it's all it's more than that. It's Winterburn. Oh, good skill in the box. Oh, Ghana mops up. I mean, Bournemouth are clearly the better side in this game thus far. I don't know where when these two teams play each other in the Premier League, but I mean, that's a terrible ball by Evan Nielsen. I mean, the good thing is you can get the cobwebs out of the system early on. No, any new team members if there are. I mean, generally there are, and Jordan Pickford is the Everton captain. Beto has started very well. Let's enjoy deflection. First corner of the game from Charlie Alcaraz. Not I don't know how I confused the two, but it was Alcaraz, not it was Alcaraz, not Ninja Highland. Dwight McNeil to take the corner. Claimed by Petrovic. Is decent. I mean, played in the Conference League last season with Chelsea. I think, could be wrong, but most probably it wasn't him. I think I'm getting confused between him and another player, maybe. When Premier League returns on the 15th of August, Independence Day here in India, and on a Friday night, Liverpool take on Bournemouth. And I mean, Liverpool, of course, defending champions, have spent a truckload of money in the transfer market. Who knows? Might still do. I mean, they probably will spend a lot of more money. They need a centre half. Who knows who else they need, and they need other players as well. Oh, saved by Pickford. I mean, don't know how easy or difficult it was, but he dived to his right full stretch, and he dived full stretch to his right, and I mean, Bournemouth have been all over Everton. It's been Everton playing on the break, and Bournemouth, dictating the state of the play, doing reasonably well. 0-0, 0-0. Oh, good, well done by Winterburn. A good ball, but good hold up play by Beto. Wow, that might be given another foul. I mean, there were like two little tugs over there. Each of them could have been given a foul, and one of them was eventually given a foul. Was given as a foul. I mean, Dango Watara, it was who took the shot. Good covering there by Senesi. No, not Senesi. Wasn't Senesi. Someone else. It was. Might have been Hill. taking too much time, Beto not letting him, ponder over the ball. But Bournemouth should get the ball clear. They do and start a counter sort of an attack. But I mean, it's been a good game, competitive game. I thought it might have been a dull, boring, friendly sort of a game, but no, hardly that, hardly. It's been anything but a dull, boring game. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it, honestly. I mean, there was a time when this sort of tournaments, I mean, it happened every 2 years. It used to happen every 2 years in different parts of the world. But now, oh, Petrovic with the save. I mean, first save for Petrovic, I think. And I mean, I find it surprising that these tournaments are always held in America most of the time. And I mean, would be nice to have this kind of a tournament in Asia or Australia or Australia, Australasia, that kind of a that part of the world or Africa maybe. But I mean, controversy. I mean, American owners every 2 years. 2 years ago, it was like six Premier League teams, I think, took part. I certainly know Newcastle, Aston Villa, Brighton, Brentford. They were there. Who else? Chelsea was there. Another was there, I think, or might have been five only. But Newcastle took on Villa, Chelsea, and Brighton. 1-2, drew two, 1-1, drew two, and yeah. Um, I mean, I don't know how much crowd is there. Maybe for the second match, if it is there, then they'll turn up to watch Manchester United, who had a terrible season last year, and maybe they'll turn up for that if it is there. I don't know whether it is in this same stadium or in some other stadium, but yeah. But very we've seen very little of Dwight McNeil. Seen very little of Dwight McNeil, the attacking talent. Ilman and Jai cross blocked. Dwight McNeil was poised to cross, but it was blocked in the end. I mean, there is fairly decent out in there. It's uh, it's Saturday in America, so should be a holiday. I think there's a player who's down, David Brooks. And good to see him back to full fitness. I mean, had a bad illness. David Brooks. I thought he might have been going to. I think there's a cooling break now. I mean, there's a cooling break now, which is hard to you know. I guess Even Moyes not letting his team rest. Passing out instructions after instructions. Well, it's pre-season. It's time to get fit. And yeah, the good thing is the break is over. The game should resume. I mean, thankfully, Premier League won't have these cooling breaks. I mean, like, as Sean Dyche would say, "Akar what woke nonsense." Ah, so the game starts with an Everton throw in. I mean, there is a trophy at the end of it, so maybe two teams will, or all the four teams will take it seriously. But Evan Nielsen, oh, that's a foul. Might be a yellow. Yellow, yes, to Patterson. I think it is at right back. James Garner with the yellow. I mean, it was more of a professional foul. I mean, more of his hands than feet, but foul it was. I mean, I expect in the later half of the game, I mean, the final 10-20 minutes, I don't see any sort of intensity unless we get substitutions you know, which completely change the teams that are playing. I mean, entire 11s are changed. Today is what, 27th, 28th, 27th rather. So 18 days to go, less than 3 weeks to go until the season starts, and less than 3 weeks to go before the season starts, and you would think that there won't be I mean, last 4 or 5 days after 10th or 11th August, these teams won't be playing. They would be, I mean, they'd be preparing. So, what is 11th? Saturday's 10th. With the Saturday's 10th. So, next couple of weeks, only 14 days of all the matches. Let's see how many games each team plays. I mean, today's they'll play three more, and then I'm assuming one more before the last week before the Premier League starts. Bournemouth they play on Friday. Liverpool will play on a Sunday against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield. The ball's out. So I mean there will be uh, there will be a lot of matches going on. Even I mean, in fact, Tottenham played two matches today with two different 11s against Wickham and against Luton. So they drew both their games. Luton and Luton are in League One. I suspect Wickham are in League Two or League One. So, I mean, not a good result. They drew 2-2 against Wickham. They drew 0-0 against Luton, and then Liverpool lost 4-2 to AC Milan in Hong Kong, was it Singapore? Noah Okafor with 2 goals. Salah not scoring. Words I thought was okay. I didn't see the game, but based on the reviews I've read, and Rafa Leao was superb today. If I mean his goal, I mean he absolutely you know traumatized Virgil van Dijk with that goal that he scored against Alisson, the opening goal of the game. I saw all the goals. Dominic Szoboszlai scored a great goal as well. This game has entered into a bit of a lull actually. I mean Bournemouth and Everton. I mean it started off great, but I mean a lot of wayward passing now, a lot of wayward passing, and Bournemouth. I mean even though I think they are still the better of the two teams, so chance, but again better of the two teams, but they're not as dominant as they were early on. And I mean, results don't matter. It's all about getting the miles in your legs. Tomorrow, Newcastle United play Arsenal in Singapore. I mean, Arsenal won against Milan, and given the problems that Newcastle United are facing, I mean, I'd fancy them to beat us. Unfortunately, I'd fancy them to beat us. Unfortunately, which is disappointing. I mean, I thought it would be a big season. Uh, Half an hour being played. I mean, there was a cooling break as well, so approximately half an hour played. And I mean, I mean, whenever two teams from the same league play, there's always a bit of a competitive edge, even if it is a friendly or whatever. So there is a bit of that as well, and yeah, there's Winterburn. Oh, Trivella, sort of a pass by Winterburn. Brooks rather, not Winterburn. Brooks, David Brooks, number 7, formerly of Sheffield United. I thought he might have gone to Sheffield United or West Brom, where he had a medical, I think, offside, clear offside. And we haven't required any VAR right now, but till now, I mean, and I mean, very clear offside. I could see it from there. It was offside. And some of the big transfers in the Premier League this season. Uh, some of the big transfers in the Premier League this season. Florian Wirtz, Victor Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon to Arsenal. I mean, it will be a competitive season. I mean, Manchester City just signed or about to sign James Trafford, and they signed before the Club World Cup. They signed Tijani Reinders, Ryan Choki. They also signed who else did they sign? pretty sure they signed another one. Rodri's back, so that would be a big plus for them. They signed Ryan Nouri, so a couple of Ryans, Cherky and Ed Nouri. Um, they might sign a right back again. Hopefully, it won't be Tino Livramento. Whew, later again, West Ham. I don't know if they are strong enough this season or not. I mean, they've made two signings, Mbumo and Cunha. Both players I could have, happily taken at Newcastle United, but they chose to go in a different direction, and I mean, fair play to them. They got what they wanted. Manchester United is a big pull even now without Europe. His Injai Beto blocked. I mean, that was a good chance. I won't say it was like a guilty chance, but it was a good chance. Might have hurried. It was good defending as well, I must say. Good defending as well, I must say, from the defender. Might have been Hill and Senesi are playing in the back too. His Everton on the left hand side. Uh, poor ball, poor ball. Left his fullback too much to do from McNeil, but it was what it was. But Beto's shot was blocked by Hill. And very few saves, couple of saves in this half, one by each keeper. I can remember shots from distance. From distance. I mean, fairly comfortable saves where I am sitting, which is where I am. I mean, like from the angle that I could see. I mean, are lacking match sharpness. I mean, big time. They're running about, but the pass, the crispness in passing, the sharpness in passing is definitely missing. It's definitely missing, and yeah, as I suspected, one shot on target, one shot by Pickford, one save by Pickford, one save by Petrovic, and there we are. That's how the cookie is crumbling. Premier League begins August 15, beams out on the advertising boards right across the stadium. 39 minutes 27 seconds played. And like there's a certain sort of a thing which I like to see which teams are playing which friendlies where they are going. I mean not exactly where they are going, but the teams they're playing. Like for example, Newcastle are playing Atletico Madrid in at St James's Park. They're also playing Arsenal, Spurs, an All-Star K-League team as well. So and these teams, of course, in the Premier League Summer Series. So Arsenal are playing Villarreal and oh, chance for Evan Nielsen blocked corner. First corner for Bournemouth in this half. Good defending by Jacob Ryan. I mean, no, of course, no first choice defenders in Tarkovsky and who's the other one? Brantwaite. And no Michael Keane as well. So far so good. And the crowd is better for these games than it was for some Club World Cup games. Oh, chance to get a shot. Cross comes in. I mean Pickford on his line, and now chance for Everton to counter, but I mean Njai couldn't control the ball. I mean it was a difficult ball to control, but it was a difficult ball to control, and I mean Bournemouth got back. Shoulder hurts so bad. Adam Smith, I've seen him. I mean, he's been at Bournemouth for at least 8 9 years, at least. I mean, ever since Bournemouth got promoted in 2015, um, he's been with the club. I don't know how old is he. Again, passing too sharp from Watara. It looks like a goalless first half, unless something drastic happens. 43rd minute we are in. Two. That's another foul by Alcaraz. Let's see. I mean, of course, there will be substitutions at half time, but no, here's a chance, perhaps. Brooks! Oh, handball appeal corner now. Second corner for Bournemouth in relatively quick succession, I could say. David Brooks will. I mean, the ball won back in the midfield. I mean, all the teams these days play pressing football, play out, want to play out from the back. Sort of cleared, but Bournemouth still have the possession on the left side, or their left side, I mean. Ah, poor header. New Jersey is the place where the match is being played. It was Hill with the header, which is wayward and wide. 44 minutes gone. I mean, looks increasingly likely a goalless first half. Andoni Iraola is, I think it's his third season of at Bournemouth. Lost a couple of players, but I mean, three minutes, 3 minutes added. I mean, unsurprisingly, there is you know a drop off in the tempo. For me, at least, both teams are trying, but uh, but there is certainly a drop off in the tempo. 3 minutes have been added. Evan Nielsen, that's another foul. No foul given. I thought that was a foul and perhaps a yellow as well for me. Sanjay, header, cleared, but now it's cleared. I mean, Everton have had some have had some good have had some good moments. That last bit not going in their favor. So maybe if they can work that thing out, who knows? Very few goal scoring opportunities. Very few. Chance for Beto. Good save. Brilliant save by Petrovic. Beto should have scored, or he would like to think that he should have scored, but brilliant save by Petrovic from off his head. The save that is, or might have been left shoulder, but a good save nonetheless. In the last minute of the three added minutes at the end of the second half of the first half, I mean, corner now to Everton. Their second corner of this game of this first half. Let's see if they can do anything. Here it comes, floaty. 48 minutes have been played. I think that might be half time. It is half time. So it ends nil-nil at the end of the first half, and I mean, fairly enjoyable game. Could have been better, but it was what it was. It was what it was. Let me just check for the audio again. I mean, it's fine. It's working. It's working fine. So yeah, I mean, not much to talk about. Petrovic with two decentish. The one save was pretty special. The other one was a decently saved. Same goes for Pickford. Same goes for Pickford. He could have, you know, he would have been fooled by the by the shot, but he wasn't. And I mean, it was a decent save by him in the end, and it was a good, decent save by him in the end, and yeah, it was a good, decent save by him in the end. Uh, Petrovic has had to make two good saves, um, and and Petrovic has to make two good saves. Otherwise, in the build-up, I think I'd say that I'd say that more or less Bournemouth have dominated, but Bournemouth have dominated, but Everton have stood firm in the midfield. It's been a good battle between the two teams. It's been a good battle between the two teams, and yeah, it's. I mean, for a preseason game, it's been relatively enjoyable. It's half time now. Both teams will make a slew of substitutions, which will perhaps take something out of the which will perhaps take something out of the game. I mean, if both teams make 11 substitutions at once, then you know the group of players who will come, they'll want to impress, and they'll be fresh legged, and they'll do well. But if they're like influx of substitution, three substitutions here, four here, then 4 or 5 here. I mean, like you could change all 11, maybe more. So if the substitutions go that way, then yeah, the flow of the game will get slightly different, and might not be as enjoyable as it has been now. Of course, it will always be a competitive game between two teams who play in the same league, and roughly finish in the same position. So that ways, it's been good. One player that has impressed me is David Brooks. He's done very well in the midfield. Idrissa Gueye Ghana. He's an experienced professional. Played for Everton, then went to PSG, and then came back to Everton. Played for Aston Villa as well, um, and was relegated with Aston Villa. But he's been class. He's been he's been um, he's been good in the centre midfield, and Tim Irabunam as well. He's impressed me at least, and who else? Obviously on the Bournemouth side of things, George Petrovic, the save that he made from the save that he made from Beto, he 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 deserved he deserves his plaudits. And who else? Who else? Uh, it's I mean, who else did well? Dango Votara. He was lively at the start. Ilman and Jai from Everton. He in the first few minutes, he obviously came to life. He was he was really impressive. Uh, in the I mean, I don't know if I watch the second game between Manchester United and West Ham or not. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I don't know what was I going to say. I've completely lost the point. So it will be a good game as well. West Ham and Manchester United. I mean, Manchester United have signed a couple of players. West Ham I mean, they are really short of money. They my signed one player in Al Haji Diouf Malik or Al Haji Diouf or how I mean don't know his full name. They might they've sold Kudus. They might sell Lucas Paqueta, who's been cleared of all the. I mean, it's been reported. I haven't seen the full confirmation that he will be cleared of all the charges or not. But as things stand, he stands to win his case against the spot fixing thing that he's been accused of. I mean, imagine the trauma that you know, watching all the stuff happening around him when you feel that you are innocent and someone questions your integrity. So once the decision is confirmed, I'm pretty sure that he'll be relieved, and it will be a huge weight off his shoulders. It will be a huge weight off his shoulders, and yeah, I don't know if he's going to play or not. The team news, I'm pretty sure, will come out later. He'll come out later, and yeah, might as well try something. While we are at half time, about 7 or 8 minutes to go until the second half begins in New Jersey. In New Jersey, so let's just check if that thing if that thing works or not. No, it isn't working for now. I mean, it is for now. So, I mean, uh, this color thing is getting into my head. You know, okay, that's not working. This should be slightly better, although it could be changed slightly. Yeah, it looks a bit better now. So yeah, uh, yeah. What was I going to say? In this game, when it comes to both teams in the Premier League, I expect mid-table finishes, 10th to 8th to 12th for both teams. Um, they I doubt they'll move the needle that much. They'll move the needle that much. Um, I think I think there are teams that were strong have already gotten stronger. This season Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. I mean, it will be really tough for these teams to keep up with those. Then there are other teams like Newcastle United, Brighton, who I think are very well placed. Even though Brighton haven't done too much business this season, but I think they are fairly well placed to do fairly well placed to do well. And this camera thing is still doing my head in. Might have to move it. I don't know why. Oh, I was almost Hulk there for a second. Saturation is killing me. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. And hopefully it's working now. Hopefully it works now. I mean, I'll leave it at that. However, good or bad it looks. Hopefully it looks fine now. I mean, hopefully it looks fine. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What can you do? If it doesn't, it, and yeah. Second half should be about to begin in about next couple of minutes. Let's see what substitutions the teams make. I mean, there are a lot of players who I think you know are the first team players who haven't yet come on, and who haven't yet come on and could come and improve the quality of the player on the pitch. I mean, Semenyo in terms of Everton, their defense, that is Branthwaite, and I don't know how fit Tarkowski is. Branthwaite, Tarkowski, Michael Keane. I mean, sometimes it's hard to judge the injuries as well in these preseason games. Because some players are injured, come into preseason with an injury, and yeah, so it's hard to judge in a way. But yeah, the game should be about to start. I'll give it a couple of minutes. You know, I mean, it usually takes a while before the two teams come out. I mean, it's a preseason, they won't be in a hurry or anything like that. So we'll see how it turns out for both teams. How it turns out for both teams. But yeah, good game thus far. Good game. I mean, it's more than what I expected. But you know, you have to judge it from two different points of view. One is what the Premier League game would have been like, and second, what a preseason game is going to be like. So obviously, this I mean, so obviously I wasn't expecting a preseason, or sorry, a Premier League game, but consciously or subconsciously, your mind keeps going back to, um, keeps going to the keeps going to the Premier League side of things, and you think that I mean the game hasn't yet started in the second half, but focus is on both teams are out on the pitch, so I mean there are a few common players, so maybe not many substitutions. Alcaraz to get us underway. Neto is back at Bournemouth after spending 1 year at Arsenal. So after spending a season at Arsenal on loan, now they've signed Kepa. A really agricultural challenge over there. Everton have in the first minute or so have been on the attack in corner now to the Toffees as they're known. Sticky Toffees. Petrovic off, Winterburn off. Oh, and Neto and Billing on Philip Billing, who won the title last season with Napoli. No, it's Dwight McNeil to take the corner. And it comes. Oh, oh man, shanked away. That should or could have been 1-0 to uh, Everton. I mean, how many shanks have to be there? Game is building up a bit of a steam. Has a chance. Uh, should be Pickford's. It is over the head of the striker, but into the grateful arms of Jordan Pickford. I mean, seriously, really excited that the game is and the Premier League and other leagues as well are about 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks to um, 3 weeks away. There's a chance for Bournemouth. That's a dreadful pass. It was a good run, but the pass was absolutely dreadful. And some of the challenges have been have been very competitive. Some of the challenges, dear oh dear. Oh, could be a penalty. No, I thought that might have been given a penalty, given as a penalty on Njai. He's mucking away. Maybe he thought there was more to it. Bournemouth on the attack. Evan Nielsen. Oh, I think the shot took a deflection, but game coming into its own now. Evan Nielsen could have passed it to could have passed it to his right, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, anyone's guess. Yeah. Oh man, good block. It deflects away. I mean, I was thinking that the second half might not be as good as the second or the first half, but it's been much better in the opening 6 or so minutes. Good block by Garner, James Garner, formerly of Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. I mean, he was only on loan at Forest, and Everton have now signed him a couple of years ago. I mean, when he was at Nottingham Forest, he was in the Championship, I think. But the second half has been very good, unlike the first half. But both teams getting on with it. Marcus Tavernier, he was at Newcastle. His brother as well, who now plays with who's now with the Rangers. He was at Newcastle as well. Now Everton's chance to maraud forward, but it's Bournemouth who have been, you know, much what do you call tidier. There was a chance to for Everton to break on the counter, but the through ball or the ball that was played was too quick, too inaccurate, and too far away from Beto. The good thing is there aren't that many substitutions. They know players know another 10-15 minutes they'll give, and then they'll probably come off. But in the end, there's a trophy on the line, so you may as well give your all. I guess there is some money at stake as well. I'm not sure how many dollars, millions of dollars they're getting. A good shot! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Absolutely stunning goal! What a goal by Philip Billing! I mean, what a stunning goal by Billing! I mean, I'm not sure how much future he has how much of um, you know at Bournemouth, but that was a stunning strike, absolutely stunning strike from uh, Phil Billing, the Danish international. What an absolute stunner! I mean, Jordan Pickford, no chance. Philip Billing, title winner with Napoli, and now a pre-season goal scorer. Imagine which is better. Only kidding. Absolutely brutal strike, that one. Violence. That strike had violence. So the deadlock is broken. Let's see if the game changes. Philip Billing came in for Winterburn. Was a good strike. Was a super strike. Devastating strike. That was, I mean, you can't tell you how good that strike was, the quality of that strike. Philip Billing with the goal. Another strike, but this is well wide of Pickford's left hand post. Comes in on his right hand side. Pickford. Absolutely. I mean, he came on for Winterburn, not Hill. I think I said Winterburn. That's a foul by Injai. And David Brooks is brought down 1-0. Oh, to Bournemouth as it stands. Iraola, our Basque manager, he was formerly with the Real Valladolid and did well with them. Did well with them, and yeah, free kick to Bournemouth. Looks like David Brooks floated in. Header. Oh, over the bar from Billing again. On his left foot this time it was not his trusty right. Philip might have been offside, but I don't know if there's a VAR or not. and Everton need to do something. I mean, Beto had a chance. Beto might be in again, but Neto, no Beto, Neto collects. That's another foul. But advantage played. Here's Votara. Oh, 2-0. Votara with a goal. Superb. Absolutely superb. Everton with two I mean, Everton have conceded two quick fire goals. And and yeah, I mean, I thought they had, I thought they had, they defended it properly, but no, into the roof of the net. Nothing Pickford could do. Poor defending by Patterson, I think. And into the roof of the net, power pace. Patterson, indeed, it was off the post and then gains height. And 2-0 to Bournemouth as it stands. Half an hour to go. I mean, with substitutions, I don't know how much Everton are going to come back into it. They haven't made. In fact, I haven't seen any new signing as such, and I mean they've been taken over by the Friedkin Group, new stadium and all. In fact, what was Jasper Lindstrom? I have not seen. I've not seen. I mean, obviously Jack Harrison has gone back to Leeds. The two main defenders aren't playing, so maybe there is context that is required, but maybe there is context that is required, but for now, it's it's. I mean, Bournemouth have been the better of the two teams. They were the better of the two teams in the first half. Second half, undoubtedly. And just going back to that second goal, it was a brilliant advantage that was played by. It was a brilliant advantage that was played by the referee, Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes. I forgotten the name, but I remember there was a junior at the end of it. The referee played a very good advantage. The referee played an excellent advantage, and yeah, Everton prospered 2-0. I mean, not Everton, Bournemouth prospered 2-0 as it stands. And Bournemouth looking to build on it, goal difference. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it is a tournament, and goal difference could help. Although I don't think anyone cares that much. I mean, Everton, ever since conceding those goals, they've okay. There are now three, four, five substitutions poised to happen. Elias Zabarni, Antoine Semenyo, Luis Sinistera, maybe. I mean, no Tyler Adams. Of course, he was part of the USA team that went to the final of the Gold Cup. So no Tyler Adams thus far. He'll probably come in later. Oh, luck for Bournemouth. Cross. Oh, cleared away. But Everton are all over the shop. Absolutely all over the shop. I mean, I don't know how substitutions help them, Bournemouth that is, but Everton do need to make a few substitutions of their own. Here comes the quintuple substitution. Quintuple. Zabarni, Semenyo. I mean, keep in mind that Bournemouth have already made a couple of substitutions. I don't know how many Everton have made. Need to keep checking these audio. Substitutions taking place. I mean, they could have waited till the cooling break or whatever it is called. Botara has come off. Alex Scott has come on. Hill, Traore, Evanilson, Votara, Tufa. These are the players that have come off. Let's see who's come on. Soler, Semenyo, Adu Ajay, Zeberni, and Scott, Alex Scott, who I think was the part of England's under 21 team that won the Euros against Germany in the final. I mean, there were other teams as well, but they beat Germany in the final 3-2 in extra time. It's Ghana. Oh, blocked. Shot is blocked. It is. I mean, Everton. Another yellow for an Everton player, Mikalenko. I mean, we saw James Garner getting booked in the first half, and now Mikalenko has followed suit into the referee's book. I mean, pulling back Antoine Semenyo. And the pulling break can't be far enough. I mean, I'm surprised that David Moyes hasn't made many substitutions thus far. Uh, might have made four or five. Another free kick. Maybe he'll go with an altogether different lineup for his second game. Not sure who they play, but not sure who they play, but maybe it's just speculation on my part. But it is what it is. David Brooks to take the free kick. I mean, he's still on. Zabani is there as well. Adam Smith. So the four players that I think are still on the pitch are Brooks, Tavernier. Who else? Free kick is floated in. Pickford comes and punches. Might be Senesi. Another one that is still on the pitch, the person who started the game. Oh, 3-0. 3-0. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was a back pass, bad back pass. Looks like a bad back pass or an error by someone, but Adeji, whatever his name is, he scored. Jake O'Brien with a mistake from our of Leon. Oh, that was a bad back pass. Terrible back pass. Obviously, back pass means no offside, or I mean, it can't be offside. So yeah, punished, game over. Most probably, most probably. Oh, I mean, in all likelihood, game is over. I mean, now there's a damn cooling break. Now there's a cooling break, and let's see. Let's see if substitutions are. Don't look like many. Don't look like many substitutions, and I'm wondering the mistake that he made was a bad mistake. I mean, happens to the best of players. I was going to say happens to the best of us, but I mean, not me. So it will be what it will be. Um, Pickford unlucky to have conceded 3 goals. I mean, the last two could have been avoided. The first one was a good goal by was a good goal by superb goal by Phil Billing. 20 odd minutes remaining. Here comes here come the Everton substitutions and basically youngsters. I can't see much experience coming on. Shimiti is one player coming on. Barry, I mean, I heard of Shimiti, haven't seen him much. Barry, I don't know at all. But oh, good skill by Semenyo, superb. I mean, pity the ball wasn't that good, but the trickery was sublime. I mean, I don't know if players are injured or what, but these Bournemouth players look far more into it than their Everton counterparts. I mean, some of them are new into the game, so they have fresh legs, but uh, it's been a hopeless second half by Everton, to be honest. Mistakes, brilliant from Bournemouth, and they made them pay. chance to make it four. Well done by Alex Scott. It's Alex Scott again. I mean, I genuinely am. Every minute goes by, I'm surprised that David Moyes hasn't made any substitutions, and there are three, but these are all youngsters. Where is the experience? Irabunam comes off, Beto comes off, and Njai comes off. Armstrong, Shamiti, and Barry. I'd be surprised if they got more than a couple of kicks, but looks very weak, the team. To be honest, I'm struggling apart from the three defenders, that is Keane, Branthwaite, and Tarkowski. I mean, I can't think of any more players that Everton could bring on. Bournemouth could just stroll through these remaining 15, 20 minutes, 15, 18 minutes, and mistake by Noberto Neto. Everton all over the shop. There's Semenyo, good with both feet. Almost a slip. In the game, I mean, there isn't much left to talk about from the game's point of view. Game's over, basically. Calvert-Lewin, of course, left Everton. I mean, Everton can't get a kick. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll be getting tired. The eight players that started the game. And Bournemouth are showing no signs of, going into the shell and letting the game play out. So West Ham squad is here. The game starts in West Ham game starts in what, 79 minutes or so. There'll be some warm up. I haven't seen Manchester United squad. Maybe they are here, but it's not. They are here. Lisandro Martinez is here as well. Matthias Cunha, new signing. And Bournemouth are playing really, really, really well. Everton can't get close to Bournemouth. It's pity. I mean, Everton need to sign a few players quickly. Is Billing or decides against shooting? I mean, Everton, shocking, absolutely shocking, especially in the second half. First half, I'd say Bournemouth were. There's another three substitutions. Araujo is one. Ooh, there are four substitutions. So one player who didn't start, is also coming off. This is Adam Smith. So there's an Everton substitution as well. So Brooks, Tavernier, Smith, and Hill. So four players have been substituted. So Bournemouth have basically changed their entire team from the start. That is, let's see who came on. I know Araujo was one. Reese Doughton, Favre, Araujo, and Mepham. What happened to that Enos Unal guy? Is he still injured? Maybe he is. I don't know. There's chance for. Oh no, blocked. Oh, good defending, rather. Everton still have the ball, but it's not in any sort of a dangerous area to Bournemouth. I mean, if the referee blew the whistle now, no one would complain. I mean, that has to be a yellow. Much the better of two teams. I mean, they've cruised through this second half, especially. Oof. Philip Billing, what are you trying to do? Not, I mean, dummies. That's a yellow. Has to be a yellow. It is for Chris Mepham. I mean, good skill by the Everton player. And Mepham sold completely short. I mean, sold down the river. I mean, short. Oh, Petrovic saves. Easy, easy save for George Petrovic. Chance to cross the ball in. Good ball. A little bit of a pullback. Semenyo. Oh, what a pass! Oh, chance. Man, that should have been 4-0. Bournemouth are ripping Everton apart. Sabani. I mean, Bournemouth are all over Everton like a rash. I mean, Everton would be really happy as soon as the game ends because it's been a demolition job. The pass was sublime. Let's see how much added time is played. Nothing going Everton's way. They're struggling. And in hours time, Manchester United take on West Ham. Should be a good game. Look at these Bournemouth players. I mean, I know they're all fresh-legged, but they are ripping into Everton. They can't get close. As Semenyo needs to be careful. Could have been an own goal. Straight to Pickford. Last minute of the 90. And I doubt referee would be adding that much. Maybe a couple of minutes just for. I mean, there have been a lot of substitutions, but it's just a preseason friendly. Some of the passing. I mean, Everton will get better, but I mean, 3 minutes added, I guess, is okay. Michael Keane and Tarkovsky are here, but haven't played. Not sure if they're injured or just you know being rested for this game. But it's a free kick to Everton, played down the channel. Game's been over for a while now, but oh, mistake. Bournemouth nearly bounced. I mean, even though it sounds and looks like a very convincing win, it probably in the grand scheme of things won't matter that much. It's just a preseason friendly, and but there will be lessons learned from both teams by both teams. Last 30 seconds or so. At least Everton players are still running. The referee blew right now. No one would complain, and that's it. Time's up. 3-0 it finishes to Bournemouth against Everton in this preseason friendly in New Jersey. Next up, it will be Manchester United versus West Ham. We'll see what happens in that game. So till then, if we watch that game, then we will. But if not, we'll see you some other time. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye for now.